What is up, fellow nerds, and welcome back to the Dapper Snapper Gaming channel, and welcome back to MemeGC Monday. That's right, we are back with another meme team, and we're going to take it on the live ladder. Now, this is our first episode in Series 6. Last week caught the very end of Season 5, Series 5 rather, and so now we're trying out Series 6. And so I thought, what better way to meme in the new series than to bring back gravity, but not with Gmax or Beetle like what we did last time. No, we actually have a Gmax Flapple, which is kind of crazy. We also have a Dracozolt and all kinds of stuff. And there's actually gravity on the Flapple, which is very weird. This team is very interesting. I did not build it. This is Kiwamu Endo. I'm probably butchering that name, but all of the links will be down in the description to all of his stuff. It's a really interesting team. And of course, the team code will be at the very end of the video. So yeah, let's see here. We've got Boltbeak. It's a Salt Vest Dracozolt. Let's go through this really quickly. Adamant Nature, which is pretty awesome. We've got a Gmax Flapple, which in my opinion, Gmax Flapple is not as good as regular Flapple, but you know, it is what it is. We've got a Sylveon, which is pretty cool. Modest, Calm Mind on this, actually. We've got a Coil Hypnosis Milotic. We've got Clefable, Moonblast, Gravity, Sing, Follow Me. Really cool set. And then Gengar with the Sash, Sludge Bomb, Icy Wind, Hypnosis Taunt. So pretty cool stuff. I'm pretty excited about trying this team out. I think it's really, I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and get into the first match. All right, first battle of Series 6, and it is against Wolfie's Rain team. All right, so this team has been making huge rounds around the block just because it's a very strong team. So how do we deal with it, though? That is the question, and the answer is I don't know, because Politoed and what is that called? Jolteon are kind of a tough matchup. Ferrothorn's also really difficult to take down because we don't really have a great way through Ferrothorn, so that's kind of scary. May have to mess around with some sleep and all that good stuff. We do have Mystical Fire on Sylveon, but Sylveon really isn't super great against the rest of his team. And Joy-Con Drift going nuts again. Let's see. Hell, okay. I literally just did an update on these things, and they're just going crazy. All right, so I'm gonna bring Flapple. Okay, I want to choose this, thank you. Bring Dracozolt. I didn't do any of that. And bring Milotic. All right, I hope I got what I'm trying to choose, because literally the Joy-Con Drift is so bad on my Joy-Cons. They've been really bad since the beginning. I keep updating them. Doesn't matter. Turn them off, turn them back on. Doesn't matter. Joy-Con Drift just hates me. It's fine. As if my luck wasn't bad enough, I can't click the buttons I want to press. All right, Politoed, Dracovish. All right, this checks out. So I kind of want to follow me Dragon Dance here. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do, because this Flapple needs help. It needs all the help it can get. Plus I could see one of them switching out. All right, stays in. Do we see Vicious Rend, or do we see like a dragon type move? We see the Vicious Rend, which is gonna do a ton of damage. Yep. All right, we get the Dragon Dance off, which is very good. We're still slower. Okay, turn 1 Perish Song. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Alright, no. Alright, we're not going to Dynamax just yet. But we are going to click Dragon Rush on this Dracovish. And click Gravity I'm hoping we can hit and then hit the gravity. Oh, we're actually faster. Let's go. Will this knock out? It will. All right, so we're gonna get the gravity off, which is absolutely perfect. So get out of here. There we go. All right, so we're off to a decent start. I'm not gonna max the Flapple just yet because I don't want it to just die to the Perish Song. So I'm gonna do some damage, do as much damage with it as I can for now, and then probably Drake. Hello. Probably Dracozolt here. We have ground type coverage in case the Jolteon wants to come in. So we should cover, and that helps with the Arcanine. Okay, Jolteon does come in. Makes sense. All right, so we have the Grav Apple that would just knock out the Jolteon, but I'm wondering if we even need to do that. Let's see here. At level 50, actually we can, with Dragon Rush, we should be able to OHKO any variant of Jolteon. As long as it's not like super bulky. Oh god. I don't know if it took that or not. Well, Jolteon protected. Well, rip. Did Politoed go for like a oh, Bolt Beak into that. The double Perish Song, actually. The Jolteon should be Volt Absorb. Let me make sure. I actually have the team right in front of me. I have that team pulled up here. It is Volt Absorb. And Perish Song should be... Yeah, so we've got to get out of here. Hey, hello. Hello. Please. And then we're going to get high horsepower into the Jolteon. Please. Yeah, I don't want Flapple to go down just yet. I think it's a little early to just sack that, even if it KOs the Jolteon. I think it's a little early. All right, we get the Helping Hand. Are we going to end up sacking our Milotic here? Actually, Thunder's predicting the Milotic. Can we survive it with our berry? Please. Nope. Not a chance. Oh, Critus too. That probably still didn't matter. This thing's max special attack, so probably didn't make a difference if I were to guess. But we go ahead and knock it out with a high horsepower, so that is good. I will take it. And just lets his own Politoed go down, so this should just be a 2v1 here, right? No. Hello. Can I go back, please? Thank you. Choose. Thank you. All right. Joy-Con Drift is really real today. All right, so should just be a 2v1, but it's the Ferrothorn. Of course it is. How much more gravity do we have? 2 more turns of gravity. All right. So we know the Ferrothorn's set. He's max HP, no defenses. So I'm gonna Dragon Dance again here. And I know Fire Fang isn't gonna do much because we're in the rain, but it's probably my best bet. Let's just go with the neutral high horsepower until I can actually... Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and max, which makes sense. Let's see here. Okay, Fire Fang still does more, but not by much. But I want to get this Dragon Dance off because I don't think we're super threatened. We should live 1. Alright, that's not terrible. Iron Barb sucks. Steel Spike, who's that into? Into the Dracozolt. Doesn't do all that much. So actually what I'm gonna do here is, now that I've done that, we're gonna max Flare and, oh, never mind, yeah. Alright, yep, so we are going dual Wing Beat. I know it's gonna hurt, but we're going max Flare. And we should be able to deal with this Ferrothorn here. Should be able to be alright. I'm okay with taking the recoil from the dual Wing Beat and everything. We're +1, so that should do a decent amount. But the Fire Fang, boosted by Dynamax, should be doing a decent chunk to this. Should do about 75%. So actually, this should be in range now. Now that Rain is gone, and we hit him with the dual Wing Beat, it should be in range. Oh, yep, definitely in range after that crit. I will take that. Because that also, well, that ignores the +1 defense boost. Actually, we needed that crit to guarantee it, actually. So that crit kind of mattered a little bit. And there it is, nice. Yeah, that crit guaranteed it. It was a roll otherwise. It was 49% to 59.6. So it would have been a roll if we hadn't crit. But I'll take it. So really cool first match against Wolfie's team. That's actually, that team was actually the one that I came very close to using instead of this one, because Wolfie's team is super popular, but also because it's super popular, everyone really already knows the team. So I figured I didn't want to bring a team that just literally everybody already knew. So yeah, I wanted to try out something else, and we were able to work around Wolfie's team. So that works for me. Let's jump into match 2. All right, match number 2, and we see a Golduck and an Alchemy, which is awesome. I think that's really cool to see. We also see Duraludon, which gives us some issues. So what do we want to do about that? We also have Toxtricity. Let's see. Flapple doesn't seem too bad in this matchup, actually. The Alchemy is something we need to be careful of, though. Also, the Amoonguss could end up being a problem. So, what do we want to do about this? I kind of like, well, the Talonflame's a problem too, isn't it? Let's go with... Alright, let's go Dracozolt and Gengar. In the back, I want Flapple and Milotic. Is that what I want? Or do I want Clefable? Let's go with Milotic. Yeah, I think that's what I want. Let's see what we can do here. This is definitely a weird matchup, but I definitely don't hate my opponent's team. I think it's really cool. I think it's really awesome, bringing interesting things. But also, I wanted to talk just a little bit about my stream. Make sure that you guys are coming and joining us on Sunday nights, 6 p.m. Eastern time. We always have a stream. Right now, at least yesterday's stream, we are playing Hitman, and that is a lot of fun. I've never played through that game before, so it's really interesting playing through it for the first time. So on this one, we're going to Max Quake Duraludon, and we're going to Taunt into the Amoonguss. This gives us a special defense boost either way, and if it goes for Spore, this stops it from going for Spore. If it goes for Rage Powder, it can't Rage Powder in again, so this helps to cover for everything. We don't have a Dragon-type move on this Dracozolt, which is kind of interesting, but it's okay. But yeah, so yeah, we've been working through Hitman, which is pretty fun. I think it's a really fun game. And then we're going to be playing Super Mario 64 and Sunshine and all that stuff once that drops, which we found out this past week. So definitely be looking forward to that. So I guess it went for Spore. Yep, none of that. None of that. Just see a Dragon Pulse. That still hurts, even though we are Assault Vest. That still does a lot of damage. But we're going to go ahead and Max Quake, start boosting our special defense up. And that just one-shots Duraludon, so that's one of the bigger threats out of the way. And we've pretty much neutralized the Amoongus as well. So as long as the Amoongus is taunted, I don't really see a reason to do anything to it. Yeah, no Spore. Yeah, so I'm just gonna leave that slot alone for now. Don't know what you want to bring in with that. I don't know what that nickname is. Okay, so that also goes down to a Max Quake. So that's a pretty easy shot there. And then I'm actually gonna switch this out. Well, I don't have Clefable like what I thought I did. Let's go into Flapple here, actually. Yeah, I still like the switch. We could have also, like, Icy Winded, but I don't really get a whole lot off of that, I don't think. So, yeah. Alright, we're going to Flapple here. Oh, so this is... Are you Scarfed? I guess... Because you're pretty quick. Although this thing's faster than Dracozolt anyway, isn't it? I would assume so. Into that. Okay, that's not what I want to see. Alright, Pollen Puff, that's gonna do about 0. So what do we want to do here? We could Lightning into that. Or we could Airstream into... Yeah, let's go ahead and just Lightning into that. We're probably not going to get much sleep shenanigans off this round. And we can just dual Wing Beat Raw into the Mushroom. Tailwind doesn't really make a whole lot of sense here. Alright. U-turn, that hurts. Hurts a lot. But yeah, so my opponent's just switching a lot in that slot, which doesn't really make a ton of sense, I don't think, especially after I get this +1 speed boost. Alright, so it is Cobra Berry, so people are still running Cobra Berry. Bop. Oh, we crit the first one. And the second one isn't affected by Cobra Berry, so that's good damage. And I think we'll just leave it there. There's our Life Orb. And we're gonna go ahead and set Terrain, which probably not the best thing in the... Wow, that does a lot more than I thought it would. Alright, I thought I went for Max Airstream for some reason. Don't know why I thought that, but I didn't. And Pollen Puff may take out Flapple. It does, okay. I mean, that's fine. We just go back into Gengar here. Yep, it shakes off the taunt, but we have Gengar to go right back into. So that's fine. I think we can do this. I think we can handle this one. So we're gonna high horsepower into this, and we're gonna click taunt on it as well. If it clicks Rage Powder here, and we take out the Amoongus, that could be a problem. Because ideally the Amoongus gets taunted and stays alive. Because I don't want to be facing both Toxtricity and the Talonflame at the same time. If I get rid of Toxtricity, then we can handle the Talonflame fine because we've got Milotic in the back. Okay, so it gets withdrawn. So this will also prevent a... We see Volt Switch. We're Sash, so I'm not worried about that. This prevents a Tailwind, though. So it's not the worst thing in the world. But yeah, my opponent's just doing a lot of switching, which is definitely odd for VGC. But, you know, I guess it's working out. And I missed. Okay, that sounds good. What do I want to do now? The thing is, I really can't be predicting too many switches, but I'm assuming that this thing just goes for a U-turn again. But I can't really afford to predict that, so I'm gonna click this. Yeah, I'm just gonna still have to attack what's in front of me. But if I can take a KO on either the Talonflame or the Toxtricity, we should be fine. But it's just a matter of, you know, doing that. We do see the straight Brave Bird. Is it into the Gengar? All right, so trying to make sure that the Spore gets... Well, you can't Spore me, though, because Electric Terrain. We're gonna get this Bolt Beak off. This should do a good chunk. All of the chunk. And we crit. It's fine. It was also Terrain boosted. Yeah, so are you Sporing? Because that won't work. Pollen Puff, that shouldn't do very much. That's fine. Totally fine. So now we go into Milotic. And so this is, you know, just a free electric move into our own Milotic. I'm gonna high horsepower into that. Probably won't work. And Muddy Water. We'll see. This Toxtricity may end up clutching it out. Toxtricity may end up being the clutch pick here. We'll just have to see. But yeah, you can't Spore here, but I also can't Hypnosis at the same time. So we're both kind of at an impasse as far as sleep goes. We do have a Wakan Berry, but with the terrain up, I don't think it's going to matter. Let's see. Milotic. This Milotic set against a Toxtricity. It's not Gmax. So that's good. I'll just goes for the Ooze, actually. Yeah, that's not going to KO. And we also don't see any redirection here. Okay. Muddy Water. Not quite enough. Does lower accuracy, but, you know, who cares? And high horsepower will be enough to take that out. So that's going to be a pretty much wasted Dynamax. Does raise the special attack of the Amoonguss, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. Giga Drain does a little over half, which is a little concerning. But we do have Fire Fang on our Dracozolt, so, you know, eventually we'll burn it. We also have Aerial Ace, but actually we're gonna go for Aerial Ace because we can't miss. I would rather not just, you know, put it into the hands of fate. But yeah, so we can recover here just to make sure that we can stay healthy. And Aerial Ace should chip more. Yeah, Aerial Ace is going to chip way more than Giga Drain will heal, so that's fine. And we don't have to worry about accuracy or anything. Ow. How much does this heal? Yeah, nowhere near enough. Yeah, so we're fine. Totally fine. Same play, Aerial Ace, and recover, and I don't think there's any way that my opponent can beat this. So that's great. Nice game too. I'll absolutely take that. Definitely like scary as far as all the switching goes. Oh, not quite enough. So we're gonna do one more turn of this. Spore, okay. Unfortunate, but it's fine. I'll click Aerial Ace, not that it matters. I really hope Muddy Water takes out here, otherwise we're just gonna be here for forever. But anyway, all the momentum on the team was actually pretty interesting. It's different seeing... Alright, it was enough, perfect. It's interesting seeing all the U-turn and Volt Switch shenanigans. It definitely, you know, can throw you off, because in doubles, like, switching is definitely a thing, but it's nowhere near as common as what this team was, and so it made it a little more difficult to predict what the opponent was going to do. And those two actually covered each other pretty well, you know, one being 4 times weak to ground and the other being immune, that sort of thing. That's where gravity would have come into play really well. But obviously I was a little scared to bring it with the Toxtricity around, so, you know, it happens. But good game 2, and I'll see you in game 3. All right, last match of the day, and we've got Musharna which Musharna is actually, in my opinion, a sleeper threat. Just in my opinion, I think it's a sleeper threat, but I don't see any redirection on this squad, but I do see, obviously, hard Trick Room. So Gengar is a must. Gengar is an absolute must. Flapple seems decent here because we've got the flying type coverage for the Araquanid. The grass helps to cover the Rhyperior, that sort of thing. I don't think we lead with it though, but I do think we bring it. Still don't think that Sylveon is really worth bringing here, unfortunately. Do we bring Clefable? I don't think we bring Gravity in this one. I think this is our squad here again. I really like these. Just Ferrothorn makes it kind of difficult to deal with. Although Sylveon, Sylveon does have the Mystical Fire, but it really doesn't help us with much else. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with what I got. We'll see what we can do. But yeah, all the steel types makes it a little bit difficult for a lot of the fairies to shine in this new format. So yeah, and steel types are obviously making a huge resurgence with the ban of Incineroar, with the ban of Cinderace, all that stuff. We see Dusclops Rhyperior, which is definitely a classic lead that we are for sure used to seeing from early VGC. But I have no reason not to click Taunt. We could also go for just a raw Hypnosis on the Rhyperior. Because I'm a little scared of... We can also Coil here, actually. I think I want to Coil. I think that's actually not a terrible play. Rhyperior protects, you do that. That's absolutely perfect. No Trick Room. And then we're going to get a free Coil off. That's a perfect turn. I'll take it. So the big thing that raises, we don't really care about the attack, but it raises our defense and it raises our accuracy. So, and it doesn't actually go for the Trick Room, which is odd, but I'll take it. I will absolutely take it. So that raises our accuracy, which is very good. Now we could go for a raw Hypnosis from this onto the Rhyperior. I kind of want to do that. So let's fire this one into the Dusclops, because if it doesn't get it, it doesn't get it. But I would rather the Hypnosis hit on this Rhyperior. We hit our raw one on the Dusclops, which is very fortunate. I will definitely take that. Can we hit our we hit 2 Hypnosis, very nice. One of them was obviously boosted, which is great. So I'll take it. But the other one had a boosted accuracy, so that's good. So I kind of want to switch out into Flapple here. I feel like that's pretty free. And I could probably just Coil again, right? Just for more defense boosts. Or I could Recover. Let's Coil again for the defense boost, and we can always recover back up. But yeah, I want to get Gengar out of here. That preserves the Sash, that preserves Taunt, keeps a lot of things around. All right, so we get the switch into Ferrothorn, actually. Okay. Oh, double switch. Okay. All right. Into Araquanid. Okay. So this turn, I don't see why we don't max Airstream into the Araquanid and Hypnosis into the Ferrothorn. If we can put this Ferrothorn to sleep, we should be fine. Araquanid doesn't pose a massive threat. It's still a problem, but it's not a massive threat, I guess. We've pretty much denied Trick Room for the whole match. And so, yeah, these first few turns have gone about as well as they could go, to be honest. But yeah, Gmax Flapple making his appearance. Let's go. I'm excited about this. Pharaoh protects, that's fine. Yeah, we did go for max airstream onto the Arachnid, and it one-shots. Fantastic. We take those. So yeah, that's exactly what we wanted. A better play would have been coil, but or recover. But it doesn't really matter, I don't think. Yeah, so we just fire Hypnosis, hits into the protect, that's fine. But yeah, so this team actually like does all right. I'll take it. Also, I'm just now noticing, like, if you look at Flapple's tongue, the clouds go right through his tongue, which is kind of weird. I don't really like that, but, you know, whatever. Don't know why that was what I was looking at the time, but, you know, it's whatever. Ferrothorn can't really touch... well, Ferrothorn can hurt the... Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to knock out Dusclops and put Ferrothorn to sleep. That's what I want. I think if Ferrothorn goes to sleep, we pretty much seal the game up, I think. Although Tartnus only does half. If my opponent gets through sleep here and then gets Trick Room off, things get a little dicey, but I don't think it's game over. Hypnosis, you don't get to move. Yeah, I think the only way that any of this goes wrong is if it wakes up here and then gets a Trick Room off. It does not. Yeah, I don't really think there's a way for my opponent to win now. I really don't think so. So we're gonna Wormwind here actually, because that will cover, that goes ahead and drops the attack, so that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and recover here. And battle was canceled. So yeah, that's kind of the danger of Coil Milotic. I mean, that kind of came through, and then Gmax Flapple also putting in work. I mean, just the ability to spread sleep like that. Now, obviously, I got super lucky with hitting the Gengar one onto the Dusclops, but that one didn't matter nearly as much just because we had already taunted it at that point. So the stakes weren't nearly as high to hit that one, and so that's why we prioritized, you know, using the one that had the accuracy boost on the Rhyperior. I was a little scared of hitting into a weakness policy, which is most likely what the item was. It would have definitely survived and then got off a big hit if I had just gone for Muddy Water. So I feel like we played our best we could have in that game. So really awesome set of 3, and yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you Wednesday for an awesome Wi-Fi battle. Really cool team to show off for you. I'm really excited. So thank you guys for watching. Stay safe out there. Have an amazing Labor Day. I hope you've had an amazing Labor Day. Hope you're cooking out and having a great time with your family, all that good stuff. So anyway, we will see you later. Stay safe out there. Bye-bye.